Welcome back to my channel. Mark here. I'm just up here on the hill. I had today off from work and I'm picking up a couple more of my traps, and then I'm going up on the hill here and check my hives up here at the garden to see how they're doing. I want you all to come along with me as I go and do this. I'm going to check these ones up here at the garden, and if they need some sugar added to them, I'll add it to them. But I'm going to look at them, and then I'm going up to the farm and look at my bees up there. So I want you all to come along with me as I go and do this, and come and go with me today, and we'll take a look at the bees and see if I've lost 3 hives so far out of 12, so I should have 9 left. So we'll go see if the other 9's living, and then I'll finish up with this video over home of checking the hives over there to see if they're still doing good. So y'all just stick with me here today, and I'd appreciate it if y'all come with me today. This isn't bee related, but I'm gonna stick it in here on this video. I just pulled up here with the Kubota, and as I was pulling up, I don't know if any of you all hunt or anything, but I found a shed antler. Now that's pretty rare that you find them unless you're just out looking for them. And right there, I found this shed antler. So I just wanted you all to see that, and we'll go on and check the bees out. Okay, I made it up here to the bees. I'll take y'all with me. Let's go over here and see if they're flying. Well, right there, they're flying. It's about 54 here today, and this hive right here, I'm back. I had to go put my bee veil on. Them things come out there, and they hit, first thing they hit me right between the eyes. I didn't get stung, but this hive right here is flying pretty good, and I do see a little bit of movement in this hive. So like I said, it's about 54 degrees here today, and they're saying it's going to get in the 60s, and I am in northern West Virginia. So this is about the second time I've been up here since it's fall, and these things, of course, we're not out of the woods yet. We still got the whole month of March, but so far these things have come through in a single 5-frame nuke. So I will get off here, and when I pop the top on it, I will let you see what they look like. But anyway, right here's the cluster in this here first nuke box right here, and it's over about 4 frames. But I would say that this is pretty good coming out of winter, and like I said, we've still got a ways to go, but I'm going to keep a sugar on them and let them continue on here. But from what I'm seeing here, I've got plenty of stores still left in here. So I will get off here, and we will check this other box here, and then I'm going to get out of here. I ain't going to do no hive inspection on these things here yet. So I will let you see this other hive when I'm done. Right here is nuke number 2, and you can see the cluster of bees in there. This thing is absolutely, I didn't have bees look this good last year coming out of winter. But I'm not going to brag about this because, like I said, we've got the whole month of March to go, and around here in March, we can have still have some bad weather. But Sunday morning here, when I went to work, I had to work the weekend. It was 1 above 0. But this is what they look like here. And I'm pretty proud of that. I mean, them things are, I think they're over every frame right there. So, but this is, I forget the date. I think it's February 24th here, and it's about 54 degrees here. But anyhow, I'll get off here and get these put back away, and then we got to go check some more bees. I will tell you one more thing how I winter these. Now, that's I think that's a 2-inch shim, and I made these for the top of these nuke boxes. And what I do, this here burlap right here, I lay that in on top of that, put my sugar in there, and then I lay this on top of that. And what that does, that takes all that moisture out of there. And then you can see right there, I've got ventilation holes in it. And what I should have done here, though, this one was a little bit damp when I opened it up, but the bees aren't wet or anything. But I should have put my ventilation holes, one in the front and one in the back. And I know some people say that, well, you got to have them ventilation holes shut up in the winter time, or I have heard that, but I'm from seeing this right here, you need to have ventilation in these here shims if you've got them on here. But like I said, I will put this back together, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's back together. And then I got to get off here and head up to the farm and check them up there. But anyhow, this is what I do. I put sugar in on top of them, and that's how I winter my bees. Right here, these here nukes didn't have no styrofoam put around them or anything, and they built up from the goldenrod flow that we had this past fall. They had these bottom boxes full, and this is how I overwintered these. But like I said, winter isn't over yet. We're still going to probably have some cool weather in March, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. This hive right here, if it continues to do well, that may be a hive that I raise queens out of, a few queens out of, and even this one here maybe. But these 2 queens that are in here are queens that I raised myself. And this is queens that they raised themselves. So by just doing a walk-away split. And what I did on here, when I raised these queens, Baddest Bees had made the comment to me there back in the summertime there, last summer sometime, to go through and only keep your best queen cells in there and tear your other ones down and let them only put all their time and energy into working on them 2 queen cells. If you left 2 in there, or if you left 1 in there, letting them put all their time and effort in to making that 1 queen. But that's what I did to these boxes here, and evidently it paid off, because I never had any hives that coming out of winter last year that were this full of bees. So this one especially, it may be a prime candidate to try to raise some queens out of. but we'll see what March has in store for us. So I will get off here and I will show you this after I get it put back together. But anyhow, right there it is all put back together. I stuff that burlap down in there, and like I said, that takes that moisture out of there. So this is how I do this. So I will get off here and I will see you probably the next time up at the farm. Well, I made it up here to the farm, and I'm going to go up here and check them 2 hives there. I can already see bees flying out of that second hive and that orange nuke and that orange 10 frame hive. I can see bees flying, so I know them 2 are alive up there. So we'll go up here and look at them and see if I need to add any more sugar to them. And then I brought something else to put on there for them too, and it's supposed to be good for gut health, I think. It's called Super DFM. This here is one of the swarms I caught back last year, and I see they're flying, and they evidently made it through the winter, but we'll see what happens here. And that's in a 6 frame nuke. But and then this hive over here is one that I split out there back around August last year, and they made their own queen. And I see that they're cleaning the hive out here now. So I'm going to get in here and look at these, and I'll let you see these too. So I will get back with you. Now the cluster isn't as big in this hive as it was in the hives down home there, but you just put that Super DFM on that there on your frames there and let them have it. But I did pull this frame out here, and I looked, there is honey stores still in there. So this is what this hive looks like. And again, I put my burlap in there and close it back up. Now this hive, like I said, was a split that I made, and this is a queen that I made too. So you can see them in there. I think they're across about 3 or 4 frames. So I need to add sugar to this one. So I'm going to put some sugar in this one and close it back up and put some of that stuff on there too. But this is my 10 frame hive up here at the farm. But anyhow, here's this one, and that powder, I put it on there. It said to put a tablespoon on, so I put that on there, and then I put some more sugar in. But actually the temperature's probably up over 60 now here, but I will be getting back into these bees sometime in March is when I'll do my first hive inspection on it. The bees are flying here at this hive right here. And then down here at these 2 hives that are flying. And then I'll take you up here and let you see the ones on the hill. Here's these 2 hives up here on the hill. So out of 12 hives, I've got 9 hives still alive. So Right here they are. I was just in this little hive right here, and they seem to be doing good. They're really flying here today. So we'll go down here and we'll check these two right here. They're flying, but I want to get in there and just take a look at them, so I'll let you see them. But this hive right here, it seems to be doing okay, and they've got plenty of honey still left in there, so we'll see. Here's this yellow hive here on the stand. Seems to be several bees in here too. So I'll put the top back on this. They're eating their sugar. And of course they're robbing these two hives out here. So, but I'll get out of this one and I will put them up. But right here you can see the bees. Right here's the brown hive, and no, the cluster of bees isn't as big in this one, but they are alive. And there's that super DFM that I put on that, and supposedly that's good for their guts. And I did go ahead and throw part of a pollen patty on this one, and they are eating it already, so we'll see what happens here. They're hitting this sugar right here too, so I will get off here and we'll go up here on the hill and check these other ones. But this is the brown hive. The green hive up here on the hill, and you can see the bees in there. I'm not going to move this stuff, but they are hitting this pollen patty, and they're working on the sugar in there. But there is bees in this hive here, and they're alive. So hopefully they will continue to make it too. Okay, here's the red hive up here on the hill. So I've got 9 hives left out of 12 hives going into winter. And you can see the bees in there. But like I said, we've still got the rest of March to go. So but anyhow, I'm going to end this video right here. Like I said there earlier, I've got 9 hives left out of 12, and they seem to be doing okay. I was really surprised with the amount of bees that I had in there in these boxes. I'm actually coming through winter better than I did last winter as far as the number of bees I've got in my boxes. And they've still got honey stores in there to feed on, but I just went ahead and put some sugar in there because that's a cheap insurance policy for me, and that maybe that will be what helps them get through the remainder of March here. Because up here we've still got the whole month of March to go, and it could still get cold here. But I'm going to end this video here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it was a long video, but I checked every one of my hives here today. It got up to 66 degrees here today, and I went ahead and took the top off and took a look at the bees. But I will get off here. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If this is your first time here, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and feel free to share these videos with your family and friends. I would appreciate it. And if you stop by and watch my video, please hit the like button, because what that does, the likes is what gets the videos out there for people to watch, and I would appreciate that. And as I always say, I hope wherever you were today that the good Lord blessed you. He blessed me because I got to be in my bees, and my bees seem to be doing good and getting through the winter. So I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a great evening, and I will talk to you later.